I am Virginia Wygant, Director of Collections for the Clark County Historical Society, and this is our tale of woe.
A pipe had burst on the third floor archives and an area between our walls at the Heritage Center, and it sent water, the pipe fell and burst and sent water cascading through the east end of the building, and that upended all of the work that we had spent the past 6 years doing.
So in 2012, we started a major collection storage overhaul and cataloging project. And we reviewed every artifact in the second floor storage area. We made sure everything was properly housed in acid-free boxes or had dust covers, and we instituted a location system. So if you go back to April 24th, 2019, we have the locations of virtually every artifact on the second floor mapped in our database. We could find anything, we could have it in our hands in 5 minutes or less. And it took 7 years and who knows how many hours of work to reach that point. And when the pipe broke, it meant we had to undo it all.
Since the water came from above and flowed down to the second and first floors, there was significant damage to those spaces and thus major repairs needed. We had to completely dismantle all of the collection areas on the second and third floors and move every single shelf, box, and item. Our staff and volunteers removed artifacts from wet boxes as needed and found temporary storage space for everything throughout the building. There were some boxes which had not sustained any water damage that we moved out of the building to a separate storage facility for a short time. This allowed for the workers to make the necessary repairs throughout the storage rooms, offices, and other East End areas.
The company that we were working with, Reliant Restoration, was wonderful. They had wonderful contractors and workers. They specialize in dealing with disasters like this.
So all of the artifacts that got wet had to be unboxed or unwrapped and spread out to dry to prevent mold growth. And anything that didn't get wet still had to be moved out of the storage area so the restoration company could do their work. So nothing is exactly where the database says it is anymore. The cataloging project wasn't a waste, though. The possibility of something like a flood was part of the reason for the project in the first place. So thanks to the project, we knew where the most delicate artifacts were, and we knew exactly what was in the rooms that were worst affected by the water. And all of our efforts to get everything in boxes helped protect our artifacts. There's very little damage, and nothing was destroyed in the disaster.
A lot of things wound up in temporary boxes after they were moved from the water-damaged ones. Where we are now in the recovery process is still going through those temporary storage boxes to check the items for damage and repackage the items using the new supplies that were ordered to replace the water-damaged ones. We're really looking forward to going back through our collections and then repackaging them and making sure that they're nice and safe.
We're definitely starting out from a better position than we were in 2012. We have our system in place and we have our methods nailed down, and since we've always roughly organized our collections by categories of use, most objects are in the right room or area already. It's still going to be a long job, but we're the best prepared people for it. So we are committed to making sure our collections are accessible to us so we can make them more accessible to the public.
We had a lot of help from people in the community. Our amazing volunteers, staff, and board members worked tirelessly to help quickly empty damaged spaces and move everything to safety.